Boating gives me a really happy place every time I step aboard. The office is gone, the hassles are gone. You've got the birds, the albatross, the seagulls and the fish. I love a bit of fishing. And the sun or the rain, it's just another world. Some years ago, we actually bought a Boston whaler from Sam and Ryan's father. We had it moored off Parsley Bay and there was a huge storm. Happened to be a Friday. We got the call from the water police. Your boat's under a wharf at Watson's Bay. So we ran around people and companies. No one would touch it. And in desperation, we rang Short Marine to Sam and to Ryan. And Sam said, leave it with me, I'll fix it. And so on Friday night, he jumped in a boat with a couple of his guys and over they went to Watson's Bay and they pulled it off and then they dealt with the insurance company. Short Marine did such a fabulous job. We've really loved them ever since. My name's Barb O'Brien and I'm very fortunate. My husband and I do own two great Grady-Whites. First one we bought is this boat, our Freedom 235, and it's absolutely fantastic family boat, fishing boat. It ticks so many boxes for us. And recently we have purchased a Grady-White Fisherman 236. We really wanted a dedicated fishing boat, easy for us to get around to secure the lines, and we could still water ski and wakeboard and things from the stern. My history has been in managing director of a small appliance company, design and development in that area. So design is very important to me. To me, a design should marry the beauty of the product or the boat together with the functionality of it. And if you don't have the functionality that it's going to deliver in performance, then I would always compromise the design. But I think Grady-White's done a good job to get the balance between the two. We did quite a bit of research and we really love the quality. They're sturdy. It has a superior V-shaped hull, which seems to cut through the waves a lot better. But just all over its dependability, we're looking for an offshore boat and Grady just ticked a lot of those boxes for us. Obviously, it's a very considered purchase, buying a boat. Sam, in our case, really listened to what we needed, and then he could have easily pushed us to buy the bigger one size up, but it would have been harder for me to manoeuvre it on my own. And he said, well, why don't we take the smaller one, slightly smaller one out? And it just seemed an easy choice, and Carl, my husband, loved it as well. So he didn't push us to the bigger one. We were just very impressed with the ride through, the cut through the waves, and also going at speed. Because a lot of time you just get covered with water, but the way, again, the hull's designed, it was a very dry ride. One of the reservations was, is it value for money? And I must say that we believe it is, and we think we'll have many, many years of enjoyment from it because it's really quality pieces throughout. From buying the boat and then looking after the boat, I think their serviceability is a fabulous area. We never had that before in the past. So it really takes out the hassle for us, but it also gives us peace of mind that the boat's being looked after and that we're avoiding future problems, which hopefully will save you money in the long run. You know, before this concierge service with Short Marine, we'd have to organise, you know, the anti-foul, get it over there, the engine to be done separately, and it was a lot of time. So now with the concierge service, it really is seamless. I know our boat is being looked after to the highest standard and really with a minimal of fuss. It just means more fun out on the water, more hours on the water and not worrying about the maintenance of the boat. And it's looked after better than us doing it on our own. There's no way my better half or I would go back to not having it. I think that it's value for money. Life's about relationships and I like to be with the good guys. They're honest, they're really easy to deal with, they're straightforward, they will do what they say they will do, they deliver. And I've always found that about Short Marine. They're people of integrity and I think they'll do the right thing by you because they've done that by us. I don't think they'll ever change. I think it's very good family values.